Alright, Grandmaster fans, buckle up. Today we're diving into a masterclass from one of the greatest positional players of all time, Anatoly Karpov, against the fearless Anthony Miles. Miles was never one to back down, but against Karpov, even the brave need to be precise. And today, precision was on vacation for Black. The game kicks off with e4c6, a Caro-Kann, solid, dependable, but Miles, ever the fighter, immediately goes for a pawn structure change with in f6, and then gxf6 after the exchange on f6. This doubles his f-pawns, but it gives him the open g-file and some dynamic potential. Karpov, cool as ever, builds his position, developing his pieces, castling kingside. Everything looks balanced, tense, typical Karpov. Then comes the moment. The critical mistake. Miles sees the undefended pawn on b2 and, with a glint in his eye, snatches it with his queen. qxb2. Oh, it looks tempting, doesn't it? A free pawn. But against Karpov, a pawn is rarely free. It's often a poisoned apple. And this apple? It was rotten to the core. Miles's queen is now miles away from the action, isolated, vulnerable, and his king suddenly feels very, very lonely. Karpov, like a shark smelling blood, pounces. He castles kingside, brings his rooks to the center, rab one, immediately putting pressure on that exposed queen. Miles tries to run for cover with his queen to a3, but Karpov's rooks are relentless, doubling on the b-file. rxb6. He sacrifices a pawn to open the a-file and gain tempo, bringing his rook straight into Black's camp. The pressure is immense. The ra7 is stuck defending, the king is still in the center, and Karpov's pieces are swarming. The endgame approaches, but Miles's position is crumbling. Karpov's pieces, coordinated with frightening precision, squeeze every last drop of life out of Black. The queen comes to f5, the rooks dominate the 7th rank. Miles tries to simplify with a queen trade, but even in the endgame, Karpov's advantage is overwhelming. He brings his knight into the attack, and then, the finishing blow. Karpov finds the crushing rxf7. A brilliant rook sacrifice that opens up the g-file for the king and clears the path for his knight to jump to f7, then h6. Miles's king is running on fumes. The knight dances, the rook swings, and Miles's king is trapped in a suffocating mating net. The final sequence is a beautiful display of Karpov's endgame technique, pushing the king into a corner, completely dominating the board. Miles has no moves left, no counterplay, just the inevitable. Karpov forces resignation, a clinical victory born from a single, critical mistake. What a demonstration of positional power. If you loved this deep dive into Karpov's genius, hit that like button, subscribe for more tactical breakdowns, and ring the bell so you never miss a single powerful move.